Dad was 6 when the riot occurs. He's back in Rennesville with his mother and youngest sister. Thank goodness they were there, but they might have been killed in the riot had they moved to Tulsa later in June at the end of the academic year, as they were supposed to have. So my father moves to Tulsa when he's 10. He graduates at 16 from Booker T. Washington. And he's watched his father during the Depression try to make ends meet. He's an attorney, people can't afford to pay him. They may pay him with a chicken when they have it. When they don't have it now, they're not paying him anything. So my father's goal in going to college was to become a lawyer and to come back and help his father. But he fell under the spell of a history professor, Theodore S. Currier, a white man from Maine. And he got possessed by history. And Theodore Currier prepared him to go to Harvard. Uncle Ted didn't make it to Harvard himself, but he said, I got one here, I'm going to prepare him for Harvard. So during your junior or senior year, you have to take the GRE exams to go to graduate school. Now, while he was an undergraduate at Fisk, he meets my mother there too. They're classmates. So my grandparents meet in Nashville. Years later, my parents meet in Nashville. And while they're students in Nashville, when my parents are students in Nashville, a student is snatched off campus and lynched. This is the 30s. This is a rough time now. They're in college from 31 to 35. My father, I think, is president of the student body and is very concerned with this lost student. And it's a very segregated city. So the GRE is being given at Vanderbilt. He's never even been on Vanderbilt's campus. He's 19, he's 18 or 19 at the time. So he knows the day he has to go to Vanderbilt, he has to find the university, find the building, find the room. So he leaves extra early. So he's in the room where the exam will be given before anybody shows up. And the white proctor for the exam comes in and sees my father sitting there. Says, what are you doing here? My father says, I'm here to take the GRE. He said the man threw the exam book at him. He said he was so unnerved he doesn't even remember if he wrote his name on the paper. The man to throw the exam at you. But he gets into Harvard. He can't live on campus. They said, it's enough to admit you. We don't have to make you a gentleman. You're not living in the white dorms. So Dad, as the other black students at Harvard in the 30s, live in a black rooming house in the black section of Cambridge.